My baby father is what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm about to be flat ironing my hair because this shit looks a mess. I don't really like this hair that I got. This was my first time trying it. It is from Nadula. But it just get tangled, it sheds. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm going to make it work. See, look at all that. That's not no good hair to use, for real. That's just how I feel about it. Even when I was getting my hair done, my auntie she was like, I don't know about this hair. And I was like, I don't know either, because when we were trying to put it in, honey, she was tangling and everything. But that's all I had, and I had bought it, so I was gonna put it in my head. So, oh well. Good weave don't shed like that. And I'm here to admit that I don't got the best weave in my head. But it's okay, we all went through that point before where we just bought some not good weave. Yeah, shit, that's all too much. Nope. But I'm finna flat iron it though. It's not a wig, it's a closure that I got in, but I've had this in for about a month now. And so yeah, it's starting to like push back a little bit, but from afar you really can't tell it's alright though. But I'm gonna flat iron this and probably answer some questions about my pregnancy and stuff, or just, you know, I don't know, just give y'all something to hear and talk about, so I can have something to talk about. I'm gonna show y'all the flat irons I'm using. I got these from a hair store down here, J2 Color. I ain't never heard of that before, but just some flat irons I needed, so I'm gonna see how they work. This baby is kicking. But honey, all right. You must know I'm recording something. You'll be in the camera soon, baby. But right now it's not your time yet. You gotta wait your turn. You hear? All right. I don't think this. We don't need it on 400. I don't think this hair can take all that. Got a towel to put these hot things on. Don't need to burn nothing up in this hotel room because I ain't paying for nothing. Okay. We ready. Okay. Stop acting dumb, Kiasha. The first question that I have wrote down is, why did I announce my pregnancy through a video? This is just honesty, like all honesty. Like, I felt like I'm letting these things warm up because they ain't hot enough yet. But I felt like that I could not just tell my family just to their face. Like, I could if it was by, I feel like I could, and I would be way more comfortable with doing that if it was with somebody that was my age. Like, if it was with somebody that was my age. And I'm telling you right now, I feel like I'm gonna be nervous about posting this too, but I'm just gonna do it. But my baby daddy is not my age. He's not. I'm 24 years old. And if it was by a 24-year-old, I'm telling you right now, I would not have held this like this. And so my baby father is 53 years old. So that's one reason why I did not say anything. I didn't say anything about it because I felt like I would be a disappointment. I feel like I disappointed, or feel like I would disappoint my family if I just went to them and just said it like that and just told them. It was just hard for me to say that. So this is the way of me going about it. So hopefully this will open up a door to people understanding, family mostly, understanding like why I did this. I don't like to be a disappointment to nobody. And when I feel like I'm a disappointment to somebody, or I feel like I'm going to disappoint somebody, I'm not. I would rather deal with it myself, like, and go about it by myself. Like I feel like I will cut out all the how people are pregnant and it's like they have support and all that. Like sometimes I feel like I'll just sacrifice all that to deal with it by myself, because I would rather deal with something that I done got myself into than to sit up here and have, like, people just being disappointed. I don't like that. I don't like conflict. I don't. So, and I just feel like I just needed to figure it out by myself anyway, like, to grow up. But I would love the support. You know what I'm saying? I would love that. Like, it would make me feel like way better about the situation. But I mean, at this point, I don't know how folks are gonna feel. I don't know how people are gonna take it, and I know it's gonna be hard for people to take it. But at this point, there's nothing that anybody can do. There's nothing that nobody can do. So sometimes I feel like I don't even want to have a baby shower, and that's sad. But it is what it is. But I know I will. I want to, but I just don't like seeing my family disappointed in me, or seeing their faces, like, just how they're gonna look. I feel like I wouldn't. It's just how I feel about it. But I felt for a long time, I felt ashamed of this. I felt ashamed. I was like, I cannot face these folks. Like, I cannot face my family like this. Like, yeah, I can tell my mama because that's my mama, but I just feel like a disappointment. So I'd just be rather dealing with it by myself. But like I said, I would love to have that support. And I feel like I'll be more open to talk about it if everybody comes with positive vibes and don't just be interrogating me or just asking me all these questions that don't really matter, like, or don't really even have nothing to do with anything. I'm just talking. I feel like I'm talking, and I feel like I can't multitask right now. Like, it's just like I'm trying to talk and then. Oh, look at these sides. This is so ugly. It's ugly. But it is what it is, man. I have to be happy for myself and my child, because if I'm not, then I'm just gonna be sitting around depressed and shit, and I don't got time for that. So then I had another question. It was like, how did you feel before you made the announcement? Like I said, I felt ashamed. I felt like I couldn't tell nobody. I feel like I couldn't just go to anybody and just talk about it. I cried a lot. It was points where I felt like I just regretted the shit. I was like, I just regret getting myself into this. But that's life, and I couldn't. And I just feel like I'm gonna have to cut these up a little bit. I guess that ain't doing nothing unless I'm just not waiting long enough for these bitches to heat up. But it's flattering, but it ain't flattering how I want it to. It ain't doing like I want it to do. But yeah, that's just how I feel or felt before I posted that video. And it's like I still kind of had it on me because like people was confused. Like they're just like, why? Like what is going on? Like, and I don't really talk a lot in the first place. It's just that's just me though. Like I just am a private kind of person. Like I don't be wanting. Like, you can know my business, like, when it comes to stuff like this, but when it comes to going all into detail, like, how this happened, why this happened, what was you doing, where was you at, with all this, I don't be wanting to answer all that shit. All that shit, what that's gonna do, I don't see why that matters. Like, and now I'm really to the point where I'm just like, if it wasn't meant for me to be pregnant, I wouldn't be pregnant. Like, so, at that point, when I think like that, it's like, I just try to keep trusting in God and just know that I'm always going to be okay, because I'm the type I worry about a lot of shit, a lot of shit. Like, and when I say a lot of shit, I mean I worry about other people's feelings more than mine. Like that was one of my biggest things when I graduated college, because I'm telling you, when I graduated college, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know. I just knew I was going to be out here in real life, and I didn't know what to do or how to even kind of just live out here, because I was in college for 4 years. I graduated from Tennessee State University and got my degree. I was there for 4 years, stayed on campus. It was just a big transition for real, and I thought I knew. Shit. Y'all, I don't even know what the fuck. You see that? Like, how that just puff up like that? That shouldn't do that. Hair shouldn't do that. I hate that shit. I'm just gonna go through this and just get it as straight as I can. I'm not finna be sectioning off and doing all that shit, because I just don't feel like it. But, yeah. Before that announcement, and before I made the announcement, I was literally just in a room, in a hotel room, like, just depressed. Like, I wouldn't even get up. I would just lay down all day, like, just in my head thinking about stuff, like trying to figure out what the hell to do. But then I started realizing the only way for you to figure out what to do is, baby, you got to get up. You got to get up and move and keep pushing. I can't sit in that. Like, I cannot sit in depression, because that shit ain't gonna do nothing but keep you in depression. Like, come on now. And then I had to realize, like, I'm not trying to depend on nobody. Especially not nobody that I know I'm not happy with. I wasn't happy. Like, and I know I wasn't. Like, I was just maneuvering through life, trying to figure out which way to turn out here in the real world. And then on top of that, all that fucking COVID hit. So that took a lot of people down through the dirt and dust and shit. So I know I wasn't the only one just going through depression and shit, or just going through a phase of just shit at the time. Like, everybody was. But I be having to realize, Kiasha, you are not the only one going through this shit, or just going through something like this. Y'all, I do not like this hair. It's straight. That's my favorite kind of way to have my hair straight. Now, auntie knows. Every time I go up there, she's like, shoulda known. Straight. Know it. But I'm gonna say this right now to any family members that feel some type of way about this shit, or about this situation, I apologize. But I can't keep apologizing for the way my life is set up, or what God is putting me through. Because I'm telling you, I'm learning so much, like, just off this situation. Like, girl, you better remember who the fuck you was. Because if you don't, people will try and keep you in a low energy because they don't really know you. You got to know yourself, and I'm learning who I really am. So, and when you start doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say both, because it's not just girls that go through this, boys go through this too. It's like, you just really have to know who you is, because people, if you don't, they will manipulate the hell out of you, because they see your weak points. They see you in a different type of way. Like, but when you start getting back to yourself and doing what you want to do and having your own mind and thinking for yourself, people don't like that. They think you switching up on them or something, which it's gonna seem like that, because yeah, I kind of am, because I'm putting myself before you. Like, I can't keep caring about you and how you feel. Hell, my feelings matter too, and I always put my feelings on the back burner. And I'm not finna keep doing that. Like, I know who I am. I know how I am. Don't nobody know me better than I know me. And that goes to everybody else out there. Don't nobody know you better than you know you. So, and excuse my mouth sometimes. I'm trying to watch my language, but sometimes stuff just got to be said in a certain kind of way for folks to understand what you talk about. Back to the question. How do I feel now? I feel like I can kind of breathe. I don't feel like there's as much weight on me. Like, I feel more light. Like, because when you hold stuff in, it's like you're literally putting weight on yourself. It's like you're literally gonna feel like, I don't know what it's weird, but it's like it will put you down. And like, because you're literally dealing with the stuff I'm not talking about. It's like I deal with it by myself in my head. So, and then that's not always good, because your mind can play tricks on you. Like, it'll have you thinking something's just like gonna be so bad or turn out so bad, but in reality, it's like it's not like that. Like, folks is gonna be like I ain't gonna say the total opposite, but it's like it's not gonna be as bad as it is in my head. Like, and I know that, but I just started back learning that. Like, I'm telling y'all is going through this shit with me. Like, there's still days where I just still like feel like I just want to lay down all day, but being in another place, it kind of just make you feel like you want to get up and go do something. That's what I'm saying. It's like, here, me and my mom, we go walking every morning, and I got to start doing that anyway. Like, I've been doing that, but being 6 months, and then it just gets critical now, because I'm starting to feel these changes in my body. This baby is getting bigger, and it's like I be waking up feeling just real tight in my pelvic area. Like, I be feeling like I be trying to stretch and do certain shit, but I be trying to find anything that'll help, and staying active and moving around is like a key way to do it. Y'all, do not talk about this hair. It's just not getting flat like I want it, but it's whatever. Let's go to this side now. I mean, I guess it look alright. But y'all don't know how bad I just want to, like, when I say I want to get back to myself, because I just do, for real. Like, I had to go through this. Like, I had to go through this to realize and get back to, like, this stuff I love to do. Like, I hate when people ask me, like, And I'm sorry if this feel like I'm going all over the place with this shit. I'm just talking, for real. I'm really just talking. Answering a few questions. I didn't have a lot of questions. Just answering a couple of them. I know in the end of all this, y'all, it's gonna be better. I'm gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Yo, I'm gonna be A-okay. And I just have to remember that, like, I know I'm gonna be okay because I'm not trusting in oh shit, I'm gonna burn my ear. I'm not trusting in nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person that, or the only, you know what I'm saying, that I just depend on. You don't have to depend on nobody. You do not have to depend on man. Because at the end of the day, I came in this world by myself, and I'm gonna leave by myself. When it comes to me dying, who they say is the judge. They're gonna be like, did you live a good life? Yes, I did, and I'm living for me. You know what I'm saying? And when you live for yourself, you're living for your higher power. And I really believe that. So I don't have to answer. I really don't have to answer to nobody, for real. Like, if you just want to get, like, for real, I don't have to answer to nobody. But yelling and stuff, I feel like YouTube is the way that I can just talk and just let the shit out. Like, just get shit off of me. Like, so that's another thing. Can't nobody be mad at how I operate and how I talk and how I get stuff out. This is my outlet. So that's just what it is. I'm gonna have another video coming too, because soon when it gets here, and I'm gonna show y'all the stuff. But last night I was just up and I just was looking at baby stuff, and I just ordered some cute stuff last night. And I'm gonna show y'all when it comes. It'll probably be like an unboxing or you know what I'm saying? Y'all, excuse this, cause my hair. Child, I'm glad this be covering it up. Like, oop, can't see it no more. But I don't even know what else to talk about. I wish I could listen to my music and stuff, but when I look at my old videos, like, I got some copyright strikes and shit. So I ain't gonna be doing that no more, because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. Because they do not be playing about that copyright stuff. Like, when I was just playing the music and stuff, even when I was like, even when I would cut it out and try and make it like at least like just below 30 seconds or however long, it's like sometimes certain songs like still be like, no. And it's like when I be on YouTube, it's like, I know that's another thing about me. Baby, I got to work on this self-esteem, because my self-esteem has been low all my life. Like, just down all my life, and that's not good. Like, I feel like when it wasn't down, like, I felt like when I was on YouTube, like when I was doing my thing on YouTube, because I feel like that was something that for me, because for a long time, I just feel like I didn't know I feel like I didn't have no talent or just nothing, or because like my sisters had obvious talents. Like my younger sister, she can sing, she can rap, she can do music, she can do all that. My older sisters, because I have two older sisters, they can draw, paint, they just draw real good and just do all this. But me, it's like I feel like I didn't know what the hell. I feel like I didn't have no talent like that. All I did stuff that would end up ending. Like, I played basketball from 5th grade all the way up to I was in 12th grade. But I feel like I I knew that wasn't gonna last, especially my senior year in high school. Like, I did that, and then it's just like me. I just feel like I've just been in school all my life, so it's like I didn't really know how do you. I wanted an open talent, like where people knew, like, oh, that's her talent. She can do that. No, I have to figure it out, honey, because I didn't know. I didn't have no real talent or nothing. I felt like, so I feel like this is what I'm doing. Like, so you could take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. For me, I'm taking it. And I'm gonna be proud of it, because at this time point in life, like for me, especially when I have a child, I have to be better. I have to set an example for my own, like me. I don't care about what everybody else doing. I don't care about what the dad is doing. I don't care about all that. I have to be responsible for for my part. Like, I can't be responsible for everybody else's part, or I have to be responsible for me and my own child. So that's just the point I'm at. I want to be able to set an example for him and like be strong, like, so he have a strong, like, he see his mama strong, like, she ain't finna let nobody talk crazy to her, she ain't finna let nobody manipulate her, she ain't finna, no, and I'm gonna tell him that, she ain't finna just let nobody run over her, and I'm gonna teach him the same thing. You put these folks in their place if they come for you. Shit. And if you get in trouble, or if you whatever go down, you call me and I'm coming. Period. That's how I feel. Shit. So I just be feeling like, I mean, it's just time to grow up and get in a different mindset. I've been I put in some job applications up here. So I know that'll make me feel 10 times better if I get a job up here and just start back stacking my money up on top of the money I got. But I just want to keep stacking. I don't never want to go broke again. I don't never want to go back in that mind space that I was in again, because that's not a good mindset to be in. None of that. Like, that is just pure depression. I just want to feel better, y'all. And anybody else out there that's being depressed, or being in depression or whatever, just keep pushing. Just find out what it is you like to do and focus on yourself and try and get happy back to yourself. And I'm telling you, it's better, it's easier said than done. Because this shit, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not even just all the way right, but I'm pushing myself to get right for my child. That's what I'm saying. A child is a blessing. Like, it helps you, it will have you realize a lot of shit about yourself. Like, it'll make you realize, and it's for certain people too, because everybody ain't like it. Some people will still be in that same mind. They don't give a fuck if they got a child or not. They still gonna be in that same little mindset, and they just gonna, but no, I can't. That's another thing. I like to have my own thing going on, to where I'm making my own money and everything. Like, I don't want to depend on nobody or feel like I need somebody or feel like, because I don't. That's another why I'm making this video too. That's the main reason why I announce it like this or anything. And I still haven't really talked to no family. I would love to talk to y'all, but I just be worried about how y'all coming at me, or how y'all going. So I'd rather just protect my energy, because I know, like, in the past, like, when it comes to stuff like that, like, when it comes to me, like, being in conflict or causing something, like, I get angry. Like, I get mad. I don't like when people just keep questioning me. I don't like that. I hate that shit. Like, so when I know that's what possibly happen, I will deal with it by myself. I know I'm gonna be all right, and I do it because I know that my family loves me. I know that, and I love my family to death. I do, but I ain't got time for no interrogation. Like, at this point, it just is what it is. Like, I'm pregnant by a 53-year-old man, and I'm dealing with it the best way I know how. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be crying. I don't want to be yelling. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be, So I feel like until I get to that point where I'm strong within myself, like, I just will deal with it how I want to. And I feel like that's respectable. That's not a bad thing to do. That's not wrong. Like, I'd rather be like this than to be feeling all bad and like crying because I feel like I just done disappointed somebody. So, and I only feel like that because one, I feel like I've always been put on a pedestal anyway. Like, I have a degree, I'm good, I have, you know what I'm saying? But baby, life happens to everybody, and I be having to realize that, like, it's just what it is. Where my thing go? Where my ow? Oh, it's over there on the bed. See, it's like when I move certain ways, like, it just be pain in certain spots and shit. Feels weird, but I'm a strong girl. I'm alright. Y'all should stop acting like a wimp. I'm gonna be happy with myself, and I try to stay in this energy as much as I can. But I know I'm gonna be alright. Cause if God got us, then we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. We alright. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gonna be alright. But what Kendrick say? What he said. I can't be afraid to post stuff either because I be having after I record a video, it's like I be hesitating. I be hesitating to post stuff because I be like, ooh, my anxiety will get bad. But I just know once it's just out there and people know, it's not really nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna be alright. Let me see what this look like with this on. This probably be cute. I kind of like that. I kind of like that style like that, but is that cute or just look tacky? I don't know how I feel about it. Cause I know people be having them headbands like that go around their head, but I feel like this too big, like they're too wide. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's try this. Is that better? I keep it like this because I feel like the other thing is just too wide for it to be like. I got some other ones that might work, but I don't know. But this is the video. That's really all I've told you. I was just talking for real, trying to flat iron this hair down, and you know, but yeah, that was just a few. Excuse me. Just some questions and stuff I felt like I needed to answer. Just a little bit more truth coming out at my time page, you know what I'm saying, at my speed. Like, ain't nobody finna force nothing about me. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, if you felt some of the shit I was talking about, like if you agreed with some of the stuff I was talking about, then hit that like button, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Really subscribe, because I'm trying to grow this channel for real and keep doing what I like to do, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. So I will see y'all later.